is going on, guys? Big Roy checking in. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be going over 3 tips in order to improve your bench press. These are tips that I incorporated myself early in my lifting days in order to improve my bench press. Also, there are tips that helped out my friends as well in upping their bench press. So regardless of whether if you're a complete newbie into fitness or into the bench press and you just want to tweak everything and make sure everything's on point before you start benching, or if you're at an intermediate level and you're kind of stuck in a rut and a plateau and you want to get out of it and improve your bench press, these tips will definitely help you guys out. So without further ado, let's get started in the video. Starting off with the first tip, and I would say the most important tip in order to improve your bench press, is by having proper form. So as you can see right here, I'm incorporating more of a powerlifting type of positioning with my butt on the bench, my back arched and my scapula retracted. So speaking from experience, I would highly advise you to have your scapula retracted when benching because it can protect you from sustaining any shoulder injuries down the line, and just overall beneficial for your shoulder health. With regards to arching your back, it's not absolutely necessary unless you train in powerlifting or anything like that. But when it comes to lifting those heavier loads or going for those exciting PRs, it does shorten the range of motion, which makes it easier to lift the weight. You don't need to have a big arch in your back like this fella right here, but a small arch is good enough to help you lift the weight better. Alright, when it comes to hand placement or grip, I would advise using a shoulder width type of grip when benching because then you'll have a more balanced engagement of your tricep and chest, but honestly just play around with it to see what works for you. Alright, so when it comes to foot placement, personally I like to bring my feet a bit more inward. I feel it helps me get a better arch in my back, which ultimately allows me to incorporate better leg drive when pressing, but you can mess around with it to see if bringing it inward or keeping your foot flat on the ground will help you with your leg drive when pressing. So on to the last key point when it comes to form, is having proper bar path. So during the eccentric portion of the movement, instead of pushing the weight up in a straight line, push it diagonally towards your starting position. This way you'll have more power when pressing and you'll be engaging your chest more than your anterior deltoids. Alright, so the next 2 tips revolve around working the supporting muscles when benching. So for one, the triceps. A lot of people have trouble improving their bench or get stuck in a plateau because they have weak or underdeveloped triceps. So make sure to work your triceps by doing exercises such as the tricep extension, which works the short head of your triceps, or if you want to work the long head of your tricep more, do some overhead exercises such as the skull crushers. Or if you want to do a movement that mimics the bench press movement but puts more emphasis on your triceps than your chest, try out the close grip bench press. Now on to the final tip, which also involves working your supplementary muscles, is working those boulder shoulders. So your shoulders are heavily involved during the bench press, particularly the anterior or front deltoid. So pushing exercises that will help strengthen your front delts include the standing overhead press, which also helps strengthen your core. You can also do seated dumbbell presses as well that will not only work your front delts, but also your side/medial delts as well. With regards to your side delts, it's not heavily engaged during the bench press. You can do side lateral raises in order to get that more fuller look on your shoulders for aesthetic purposes, but if your goal is to strengthen your shoulders in order to improve your bench press, I would highly recommend focusing on your front delts over your side delts. Alright, there you have it, guys. Those are my 3 tips in order to improve your bench press, with the first tip being form, which is the foundation. That's something you need to get down to a T before you progress any further in improving your bench press. And then the other 2 tips, working your supplementary muscles, that's something that will help you add on more weight to your bench press gradually over time, allow you to hit those PRs. So I hope you guys found these tips to be very helpful. I hope you incorporate them into your own fitness routine. If you guys like the video, give the video a like. If you want to tune into more videos I'll be making, please subscribe to my channel. And if you guys want to add anything in the comments, any tips that I might have missed that will also be beneficial in improving your bench press, I would definitely appreciate the input. And so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Try to tell me how to get it poppin' really. Way too motherfucking educated to be spending any